everybody, welcome to my channel. Thanks for clicking this video. And if you are a new entrepreneur or you're thinking about being an entrepreneur, then this video is for you. This video is just going to consist of how to get started. What are some tips and tricks to get started? And then it's going to be for those of us who have been starting for at least a few weeks, couple of months, what to expect. Like, you know, we're just gonna get into it, okay? Because I haven't really heard people talk about the ugly in being an entrepreneur. Like, they don't talk about that stuff. So we're gonna get into it and we're gonna talk about it. Just a heads up, the air is off, guys, so the air is gonna starts to get a little thin in here, and it's gonna be hard to breathe it's gonna be hard for me to breathe in here because it's
currently 109 degrees where I'm at 109. Yes ma'am, yes ma'am.
109 degrees. So if you see me a little, like, you know, a little flushed or little beams of sweat coming down, like, you know what's up, okay? It's 109 degrees over here, and I got my lights over here, so a girl's roasting in the oven right now, okay? She's roasting. all right, for real. Let's get into it. All right, I'm gonna try to be serious because this is a very serious conversation, okay? But let me get my little notes out because, you know, I be all sidetracked everywhere. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna talk about is how to get started being an entrepreneur. How do we get started? How do we change the mindset? How do we get the line to get to where we're trying to get to? What are the steps? What are the goals? So I basically just have about just a couple things. Very simple, y'all. I'm just giving you a very quick just because it's gonna be a short video. So the first thing I have is, when it comes to your goals, when you're, you know, planning your goals, it's gonna be one, when you're first starting being an entrepreneur, what are gonna be the steps, okay? One is you're gonna have a plan. So you don't have to have a fully detailed plan. You just have to have some type of plan that you can follow. Some type of plan as far as what do you want to achieve? What do you want to do? Is it fashion? Is it makeup? Is it selling? Is it, you know, is it product? Is it investing? What is your plan? That's what you have to find out for yourself. You have to find out what sparks joy into you, because you have to remember you're going to be doing this for a lot. Like, you're going to be doing this for a while. So you want to make sure that it's something that you really love, especially if you're going to be investing your time and your money into it. So make sure you're passionate about it and you're not just doing something because other people are doing it, honey. That's not, don't do that. Don't do that. Do it because your heart's in it. Like, honestly, have the mindset that you're doing something not because it's gonna pay well, but because you really love to do it. So even if it's not making you money, you're really happy to do it. That's how you need to think. And when I say, like, your plan doesn't have to be detail oriented, it just has to be a little plan. You just have to have an idea of what you're trying to do. What is it you're trying to achieve? What message do you want to put out there? That's all I'm saying, okay? All right. And then the second thing is you're gonna want to research. How do you do that thing that you're trying to do? You have to have somewhat of an idea of what you're trying to do and how to do it so you can get started. You have to have a little bit of research in mind of what you have to do to get started. You have to know what you need. You have to know how to set it up, you know, how to configure it. How do you do it? You have to learn that stuff. Yeah, so you need to learn how to do it. You need to do your research. What are other people doing who are successful at it? Follow some of their tips and tricks. You have to use your resources on what you have on hand because they're free. I mean, there's all kind of people everywhere. We have a lot of people in the world. A lot of entrepreneurs are out there. There's a lot of go-to videos, and that is how I learned everything, honestly. I don't have anybody I can just call and they can walk me through it or hold my hand. No, honey, I don't. I'm doing it all by myself. I'm doing it all by myself, so it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But actions, okay? Actions always speak louder than words, okay? What steps are you taking to get into it, okay? This is like action, like start the damn thing already. Like start it, okay? Basically, that's what it comes down to. Stop procrastinating. Get the shit done. Like, if I have to use vulgar language to get it through your head, like, I'm just gonna do it. Please, like, you have to start. Stop procrastinating, because we all know how that goes. You know, a few days, a few weeks, a few months, maybe a couple years pass by now and you still haven't did it. And you still talking about it, and you're thinking like, yo, if I would have started a long time ago, I would have been so far by now. Or, yo, if I would have started this, like I could be in a good place right now. Or, man, I wish I was doing that thing that I really love to do. Do it. Okay? Do it. There is nothing holding you back. Nothing is stopping you except yourself. Like, I know life is rough. I know there are obstacles, but there is a way around them. You just have to find it. You know, whether that means getting up earlier, whether that means staying up later, whether that means putting yourself first before others. You need to learn what you have to do to get there, because there is a way and there's always a solution. So definitely just, you have to start. You have to start, and you have to stop making excuses. Honestly, that's bottom. And everybody will tell you, any influencer, any motivational speaker will literally tell you, you just have to start, okay? You don't have to know every detail, every aspect of everything. You just have to start, honey. And that's the bottom line of it. It's the bottom line of it. And then I just have my fourth thing would be motivation. I'm struggling with this, but motivation is gonna be so hard, y'all. Like you're gonna be, when you're an entrepreneur, you're basically doing this shit by yourself. You're basically on your own here. You're basically have to be your own, you're your own employer. So you're your own motivator. Like, you have to motivate yourself. You have to discipline yourself. This type of lifestyle, when you're an entrepreneur and you don't have, and you like, and say you don't clock in, like you don't have a clock in job because you're investing, you're trying to do this, right? You're trying to be your own entrepreneur. You're trying to make your own business and stuff like that. You have to find in yourself to discipline yourself. You have to spend time off of social media if you find yourself distracted and you're not using it as a learning tool, but now you're just wasting time. Or you got the TV on and you're putting on those episodes, you're binge watching TV, or you're just trying to go out, you're trying to have a good time, like all the time. You need to discipline yourself, and you have to motivate yourself, because it's gonna get really, really hard. It gets really hard, and you have to be your own cheerleader. Like, honestly, you have to be your own cheerleader. You have to have some resources on hand, like those videos, those songs, I don't know, just little things that are gonna help you. So when you feel off track, not motivated, you can watch those, listen to that thing, listen to that music, that podcast, something. But you have to not let negativity get the best of you. You have to not let any toxic people around you get to you as well. So when you're an entrepreneur, I hope you don't have any toxic people around you, because you really are not gonna need that energy. If you don't realize it already, you're not gonna want that around you. You're not, because you're gonna try to keep your vibrations high. You're gonna try to keep your mind elevated, and you don't want anything or anybody holding you down to do what you're trying to do, because you see the bigger picture. You see yourself in your future and you see that big old house, okay, with the pool in the backyard, maybe a little guest house in the back, like you see yourself having little houses all over so you can vacation, and you just see that bank account flooded with money, honey. Like money is not an issue for you. Okay, that's the lifestyle that you probably can see yourself having, and you know, traveling the world and seeing all this stuff and living your best life. Like, you can see that. So you don't want anybody holding yourself down, especially not yourself. Like, you don't want to be, you know, buried under and putting yourself down, okay? You want to keep a great mental health. You want to keep your mentality high. So you want to have, you know, mental health, wellness. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. You're encouraging yourself, and you're transforming any negative thoughts into positive thoughts. So that's what you want to do. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know if anything resonated with you. Please let me know if there's any tips, tricks that you want to leave down below of being an entrepreneur. Any additional questions that you might have as well. And then, like I said, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, This Girl Natural. Follow me on TikTok. I'm very new to TikTok, but I am going to be using it consistently as well. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, subscribe, because I have more videos coming. This channel is going to be more just motivational, inspiration, where I'm at in my business life, and it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get really crazy, but I'm really excited. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. As always, stay gorgeous, beautiful soul. Thanks for watching. Bye.